So, how did it go?
T-Row is defeated. We got our revenge. The Sigilyphs are starting strong.
Excellent work, Sep. It is time for your next mission. Are you ready?
Indeed. Just don't make it any strong water types. I still have nightmares of that stupid penguin.
There is a water type, but it shouldn't be that strong. It's just a dolphin.
A dolphin? Wait. Ah!
You good, Sep? You are against one of the Brotherhood of the Cans.
Not the Brotherhood! Iron Bundle into Palafin when my water resists are Greninja, Decidueye, and Salamence. Ah!
There is also a Landorus that can Terra.
Guess we got our work cut out for us, but we shall stay victorious against CBMarcus. Hey guys, DashingSceptile here, coach of your Seattle Sigilyphs, and today we're going to be doing our team builder against CBMarcus and the Rose City Roselias. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment below, and subscribe for more Pokemon Draft League content. So, I will leave a timestamp right now at when the battle will start. And I hope if you decide to skip there, go ahead. But if you want to watch the team builder, we'll just keep on watching. So, as you know, our team, the Seattle Sigilyphs, is on the top, and it consists of Iron Moth, Greninja, Bronzong, Iron Hands, Decidueye, Darkspun, Staraptor, Mudsdale, Dunsparce, Salamence, and Muck. And my opponent's team, the Rose City Roselias, consists of Palafin, Landorus, Kingambit, Mew, Talonflame, Arboliva, Tinkaton, Gallade, Electrode Hisui, and Lycanroc Midday. So, some things to note. Palafin and Landorus are really scary for my team. Like, Landorus, I expect a Life Orb, mixed crunch set for my Bronzong because of Levitate and being resisting and Landorus not getting any coverage for Bronzong outside of Crunch, which is physical, and boosted by Sheer Force, so it's still gonna hurt. For Palafin, I expect a Choice Band set, maybe a Leftovers Bulk Up set. Maybe like a Bulk Up Taunt to be my Iron Hands. Like, Bulk Up Taunt looks really good in my team. But yeah, Kingambit's also pretty scary. It can come in always on my Bronzong, but we do have Iron Hands that can beat both of its stabs. Mew can be really versatile, but not really because it lost access to Roost and Defog and everything, like Knockoff. It lost all the recovery, so that's like a bit downside for Mew. Talonflame, the only defogger. I do not expect Talonflame to come, because I have things that kind of bully it. Like, I have an Iron Moth, I have a Greninja, I have a Iron Hands. Like, a Darkspun could beat it if, like, it can't do much. Staraptor, can beat it. Mudsdale, like, I have a lot of mons. For example, I have a lot of mons that bully Talonflame, so I personally don't think it comes. Arboliva. Again, I have so many mons that bully, Arboliva. Iron Moth, Bronzong, Iron Hands, Decidueye because it walls both stabs, Staraptor, Salamence, Muck, even Mudsdale can be speedy with Body Press, can beat Arboliva. Tinkaton, I'm not really that afraid of Tinkaton. Like, I have Mudsdale, I have, ways around Tinkaton with Iron Hands, Greninja, and Iron Moth, of course. Gallade's pretty scary because my team, loses to, my team is really a weak to Agility, Gallade, with Sacred Sword and Psycho Cut, so that's annoying. Electrode is crazy into my team. They could be like a sub Leech Seed set for Muck, but and Dunsparce, but like Taunt, Leech Seed, sub T-Bolt, but the side really expect like a Boots or like Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Energy Ball set, because my ground type is Mudsdale, and Mudsdale can take on Electrode, so that's fun. And Lycanroc Midday, I guess they can bring it as a way to revenge Moth, I guess, and Staraptor, but Mudsdale could always beat that 1v1. But yeah, that's sort of like the rundown. Let's go into our team builder, starting with our first mon, which is our Greninja, with the Focus Sash item, Torrent ability, max special attack, 80 max special attack, 80 defense, 176 speed, Toxic Spikes, Low Kick, Water Shuriken, Dark Pulse. So, as you see on Marcus's team, there is no ground and poison type, meaning we can run Toxic Spikes. I almost did bring Muck to this game, but you will see that you will see that we had to ditch Muck. I almost brought Muck because it would be on Toxic Spikes beast here, because it can just spam T-Spikes, because I just feel T-Spikes are really good this game because, one, no ground poison, two, the only remover is Talonflame, and like Water Shuriken does like 50% outside of Torrent to Talonflame if they get 3 hits. So I do 577 if I am in Torrent, which is amazing. Low Kick is for the King Gambit, and Dark Pulse is for a good stab. Reason why I'm not protein here is I don't want to lose my water typing because if I lose my water typing, Palva can just come and click Jet Punch, which isn't great. And like if I lose my water typing, like my water shurikens become way weaker, meaning I can't do much damage to Talonflame or Lycanroc with Shuriken. And Shuriken is really strong with Torrent, so that's why I'm Torrent over Protean. If the 80 defense is sort of to take on King Gambit's dual stabs, 176 speed, I believe that is speed for Lycanroc. I believe that is speed for Lycanroc midday. Yeah, Greninja's not that. Greninja's really good here, I feel. I think it can beat a lot of things on our team, except like the Arbolova, but we always pivot out on that because we have so many things that bully the Arbolova. Next mon is our Iron Hands. Leftovers with the Quark Drive ability, Bold Nature. I will tell you why it's bold in a second. 192 HP, 240 Fizz Def, 60 Speed Def, and 16 Speed. So, what does this set do, you might be asking? So, this does take on Gallade pretty well if I get up an Iron Defense, because Sacred Sword does not do that much to my Iron Hands. So basically, if I can somehow get Landorus chipped, Body Press can win, because this is one of my main answers to Palafin, because this can beat Bulk Up Palafin, but not Tom. But this can be Bulk Up. But if they're Tom, that's weird, because they need Jet Punch, they need Drain Punch for Greninja. But the main thing is that they need Ice Punch for the Decidueye and the Salamence. So that would be a bit weird if you ditch Drain Punch and you're going to Bulk Up Taunt, Jet Punch, Ice Punch. That's a bit weird. But yeah, this is my main answer to the Palafin. Rest Talk can honestly go a long way if I can get like some threats out of the way, like Talonflame, King Gambit. This is one of my main answers to King Gambit. And like if I can basically eliminate Mew and Landorus, this set wins. So that's good to know. Not really any special calcs. I guess Focus House Lycanroc could be annoying for the set, but with Endeavor. But I really like this Iron Hand set this game. Like, I can set up so many threats. I can set up on Arbolova, Tinkaton, Electrode as it goes for Volt Switch. Lycanroc midday. I can set up on like King Gambit too. So, and then a +2 body press, doing a lot. And the reason why we're a Bold Nature is because one of my friends told me that Bold is better because it makes my attack weaker. So, mons like King Gambit, Mew, and Tinkaton and Electrode cannot have a power of Foul Play, which is good for us, and which is good to know. So, it's just some minor things to keep in mind. But yeah, that's pretty much Iron Hands. Our next mon is going to be our Staraptor Pierre with the Choice Band item, Max Attack Adamant Reckless with 56 HP and 200 speed EVs. We outspeed a max speed Gallade. Yes, that's a really long creep because it's like the speeders they have 2 base 100s, then it goes to Tinkaton, and then it's Gallade. So it's a really interesting speed creep. But yeah, I think just going to max speed Gallade was fine here, because we just click Brave Bird, Quick Attack, Double Edged, Close Combat. I'm being real. This is probably our lead because King Gambit and Tingaton, they don't take a Brave Birds at all. And I'm Choice Band Adamant. They die. Everything on my opponent's team dies. So if I think they're going to lead Palafin, I lead this, click Brave Bird, and someone dies. Every time, someone dies, which is amazing. Quick Attack is good in case I come in later and I'm low HP against like the Electro that will outspeed me. Double Edge, same scenario. There's no switching to do Double Edge. And in Close Combat, there's no Ghost type. So Close Combat is also very spammable this game. So Staraptor, Pierre looks fantastic this game with the Reckless ability and Adamant nature. There's basically no switching to this mon. So that's why we're bringing it, obviously. Our next mon is our Terra Captain, Iron Moth. So, let me talk about this. Okay. I had two thoughts this game. I was like, do I run... I had many thoughts about Iron Moth. I was like, do I run Terra Water for the Palafin? Do I run Terra Grass for the Palafin and the Landorus? Because my thought process, I was like, if I'm Terra Water, I get beaten by Electrode. If I'm Terra Grass, I can beat him by Talonflame. And then a mind came to me with Terra Dragon for a while, but I was like, I didn't really vibe with the Terra Dragon because it made me resistant to Jet Punch from Palafin, resisted to Fire moves from Talonflame, and it resisted both of Electrode stabs. But I didn't really vibe with Terra Dragon here, so I went with Water with our EVs, which are 48 HP, 216 Fizz Def, 60 special attack, 184 speed with a timid nature, Quark Drive ability. Okay, so with the Quark Drive ability. Okay, so this is our main Palafin check, which is amazing for us. Our main Palafin check, Banded Jet Punch does like 30, which is insane. Does like 33, which is like insane. It's insane it does that little because I can just morning turn it off, which is just crazy to me. But yeah, this set, Fire, Grass, and Water hits everything. It was between two Iron Moth sets, a Terra Grass Agility or a Terra Water Morning Sun. I went with Terra Water Morning Sun because I just felt that was the better one, so I went with my gut. Our next mon on our team for this week is a mon that came last week, our Salamence, with Earthquake, Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, and Roost. Our next mon is a mon that came last week, is our Salamence, with Earthquake, Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, and Roost, with 36 HP, max attack, 12 defense, 12 speed def, and 196 speed with an Adamant nature Moxie ability. So, this does not outspeed max speed Electrode at +1, but I do not expect them to be max speed Electrode because my speed tiers go starting at Gren, so they can speed creep all the way to that. So they can speed creep all the way to Greninja. Earthquake is really good here because the only Dragon resists are weak to ground, which is amazing for me. Dragon Claw and Dragon Dance is pretty much simple. Like, a Dragon Dance and a Roost and everything, then a Earthquake and Dragon Claw, everything else. The only problem with this is the Arboleva if it does come, because that is immune to because the Seed Sour ability puts up Grassy Terrain, which is not good for Salamence because it will weaken our Earthquakes. And mons like Tinkaton and King Gambit can revenge me, which is not great. But if we can defeat the Arboleva, or it does not come, that would be amazing, and we can clean with this endgame. And our final mon is making its debut today with Bronzong. So we are the Cobra Berry with the Levitate ability, with max HP, max SPDF, 4 defense, with Ice Spinner, Stealth Rock, Gyro Ball, and Body Press. So, what does this do? This is our rocker this week. Ice Spinner is for the Landorus if it decides to not terrestrialize. Gyro Ball is really good on everything because I am sassy, 0 speed, so I do the most damage possible. And Body Press is for a couple things here. One, I truly expect the Landorus to be Terra Dark here with like Life Orb, because like Life Orb Landorus with Earth Power, Rock Slide, Grass Knot, Crunch, like mixed, that just goes crazy to me, I feel. So that's why we're Cobra Berry, and I expect Terra Dark to boost the Crunch to one-shot me without a Cobra Berry. So that's why Body Press, so I can beat the Landorus if it is Terra Dark. But also, I take one Kowtow Cleave with my berry, and I can do massive damage to King Gambit. I think I do at least 50 if it's max HP. Or a bit more, so that's nice. But yeah, this is our main answer to Landorus, and this monk can bait the King Gambit. But yeah, that's gonna be it for our team builder this week, and I will see you guys in the battle. And we are here with our battle against CBMarcus, and as we see, they brought the Electro Hisui, the Mew, the Arbolova, the King Gambit, the Landorus, and the Palafin. No Talonflame, that's amazing. No Lycanroc, no Gallade is also very nice. No Tinkaton is also very nice for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is really annoying because now Menace really can't sweep, but it still can, but because once King Gambit's chipped, Dragon Claw just kills everything, so that's good to know. But yeah, what do I lead with? I really just want to lead Staraptor and click Brave Bird, and then I just claim kills because switching to Staraptor is nothing. They don't have a switching to Staraptor. So I'm just leading my Staraptor, clicking Brave Bird, and going from there. So let's see. I'm leading Staraptor. Okay, let's see. I need to say no. The Palafin. That's amazing. I just click Brave Bird and someone dies. I just click Brave Bird, someone dies. That's amazing. That's honestly amazing. I just click Brave Bird and something is dead. We're just clicking Brave Bird. Something is dead. Just swap. That's amazing for me. Who are you going into? Who's that? Oh, you're bye. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. That's fine, but goodbye. You're gone. That's amazing. That's amazing for me because if I'm being honest, having Arbolva gone, meaning now when Grass' turn ends, Salamence can just win, which is amazing for me. If they go King Gambit, I'm also fine with that. But Staraptor does get I think that's Staraptor's first kill of the season, so that's amazing. So, who are they going to Palafin again? That would make sense. The Mew. Oh, Grassy Seed, interesting. Mew, you could be Calm Mind, would be annoying, but you are +1 defense, so you don't take this Brave Bird. If you are speedy, that's fine, but you do not take this Brave Bird. If you don't take 60 Yeah, if you click Calm Mind, that's amazing. You do, it's amazing. I just click Brave Bird again, and this thing is dead. And that's gonna be 2 kills for Staraptor immediately. It's amazing. Yeah, we click Brave Bird and you are gone. That's somehow a speed type for some reason, but yeah. You just click Brave Bird and this thing's gone. You could go King Gambit, which would be a really good play. But yeah, Staraptor's doing work by just leading and clicking Brave Bird. This is amazing. The Mew is gonna be gone if they decide to save it, which they do. Do they go King Gambit? You do go King Gambit. That's good for them. But I'm still doing like 2,000. Okay, you are Supreme Overlord. That is good to know. I'm still doing like 2,000. Yeah, I'm doing 2,000 this thing still. Yeah, I'm just braver until I die. Yeah, I'm just birding until this guy dies. So that is amazing. If you click sucker, that's fine, honestly. That's honestly fine if you click sucker. But okay, who is not wanting to come into this? Okay, King Gambit. Oh, okay, you do barely live. You could, don't go for SD. Don't go for SD. Yeah, but that's a good play. That's Iron Hands coming in. That's a good play. Okay. Thank you, Sir Raptor. You got 1 kill and chipped 2 other mobs. That's amazing. Okay. Now, who do we go into? I want to say we go Grand Click T-Spike, but I'm unsure. But no, we are doing that. We're going Grand Click and T-Spike. We're going Grand Click and T-Spike. We are focused out. And no hazards are up. So we're just going Grand, clicking, Toxic, Spike on this thing. And then maybe clicking. Oh, yeah, and then it's in shotgun range. That's amazing. Okay, who is this? Palafin? Who is this? That's Palafin. Shoot, that's not great. I really do not want to come in because now it's not going to get toxic. It's really unfortunate. But it's fine. It's fine right now. Palafin, if you are choice band, adamant. Choice band. Jet punch and drain punch. Okay. Greninja does a little bit of dark pulse, but I'm just really afraid because this thing can just dragon can just bulk up and destroy my entire team. So that's not great. I think I'm gonna just go for a dark pulse here. And okay, that's so unfortunate. Okay, you aren't leftovers. It's probably like a Soulfest Palafin if I'd have to guess, because of how much it took. It took like nothing. That's a Soulfest Palafin. I'm calling him now. That is Soulfest Palafin. I'm calling him. That is Soulfest Palafin. Yeah, close combat. Okay. I do hang on with my sass. We're probably going for Jet Punch now. So why don't I just go for Water Shuriken? So why don't I go for Water Shuriken because I can. Okay, and I am in Torrent. So Water Shuriken go. So Water Shuriken go. This thing's at like 50. It's fine. Dude, it's fine. It's at 50. Exactly. That's amazing. Ice Punch, okay. Now, I could go Iron Moth here now and go for Interval because it is -1. Yeah, it is -1. Do I go Iron Moth? Let me see. So he brought the King Gambit is dead. King Gambit is almost dead, or is it dead? I'm unsure. Arboliva is dead. Mew is almost dead. Palafin is Outlander, so still has to come in. It could be Moth time now. Or is it Moth time? I'm unsure, but I think we go Moth anyway. Because it is Moth time. Because literally, there's nothing that stops Moth now. It's amazing. There's really nothing that stops Moth. I know this might be a bit early, but there's nothing that stops Moth. Okay. Because, let's see. Like, looking at, the team, yeah. Lando doesn't want to take a Terra Blast. Mew doesn't want to take a hit, and Electric dies. So we're just going for, Terra Water, clicking Energy Ball on this thing. We are like very Fizz Death in our Iron Moth. It's amazing, which is amazing. I still gotta see what Terra he's gonna be on the Landorus. That's really scary still. Yeah, I just gotta figure out what he's gonna be on the Landorus, because if I do Terra, I am terrorizing immediately. What do you go for? Because you could go for close combat, obviously, but you are a Soulfest on the Palafin, as I've seen from the damage. Okay, so you stay in. That's good to know. Palafin Hero. It's amazing for me. You are like -1, which is good for me. Okay. So with the Under Ball, because Terra, you Jet Punch, you do a 5. Yeah, that's 5 damage. That is 5 damage. Yeah. Okay, actually a bit more than I'm comfortable with. 231. 231. 74. So yeah, that is in the adamant range for the calc. That is adamant in the calc. Is King Gambit hold on. King Gambit dead? King Gambit's still alive, okay. Yeah, I think I might just do I go for Fire Dance or do I hold on, let me see. Close combat. Yeah, I think I just gotta go for Fire Dance. And then Morning Sun on the and then Morning Sun on something. Mainly the King Gambit. So Paladin is dead. Do I get special attack boost? I do, that's really huge. So Paladin's dead. That thing is gone. Thank God that thing is gone. Okay, so what's next? What are you bringing in now? The King Gambit or who? I didn't use Iron Maul from any of my mocks, so this is going splendid. Okay. Who are you bringing in now? King Gambit maybe might be a problem. Hold on, let me see. King Gambit, okay. Okay, it's a bit of a problem, but Electrode, I do kill the Fire Dance, so that's a miss, because there are 2 spikes. So if you, okay, the King Gambit comes in. Now, how many Mons are dead? How many of his friends are dead from the Supreme Overlord? 2. He has 2 from Supreme Overlord. He has 2 from Supreme Overlord. Kata does a chunk, but I just got a Morning Sun here. That's amazing. That's so amazing for me right now. That's so amazing. That's so amazing. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Okay. Yeah, now we can just go Fire Dance. That's fine, you do live. That did way too much. That added way too much, okay. Okay, no full which is fine. The Lander is still very scared of my team, but what's dead? The Electro's dead now. Electro's dead now. I'm just get rid of this booster energy and make up +1 speed. Electro's dead now. Obviously, to a Fire Dance. Mew might be a bit tricky, but if I have my +1 Fire Dance, I do a okay. Korok, that's the Electro. Okay, Electro comes in. You do take the Toxic Spike, so I'm going to click Fiery Dance on this thing. If you're Scarf, you're not Scarf. That's amazing. You focus house, but you are not Scarf, and you're dead. You're dead. So, and that's another special attack boost. So, I think Iron Moss is going to clean it up for us, guys. I think Iron Moss is going to clean it up for us right here, which is really insane. Dark, that's the Elandris, yes. Okay. I want an Energy Ball. I just want an Energy Ball raw. What is your Terra? Because this, you don't get Rock Polish anymore, so you can't boost your speed. What is your Terra? You are Terra Electric. I should still one-shot you, and maybe. Energy Ball, okay. Oh, okay, that's like a really stupid death. Okay, that's fine. That's fine with me, I think. I think that's fine with me. Use my Iron Maul. That's fine. Who else do I still have? I do have my Iron Hands. I have my Salamence, which is another really good mon here right now. I could your leftovers. Okay, I think my play here now is I gotta go Mence with Dragon Dance. Landorus, leftovers with Terra Electric, Terra Blast with the electric typing. My Salamence. Let me see. Yes, I'm in my Salamence. Okay. I should have any hit as I go for a Dragon Dance. I should one shot with a Earthquake. So we're gonna go for Dragon Dance. So we outspeed you. You are probably most likely sure. Force. Yeah, I do live this. It's 42 to 49 on my Salamence. Okay, that's amazing. And now we Dragon Dance, and I think Mence wins the game now. It's amazing. We just got Earthquake and Dragon Claw, and Salamence should seal the game for us. I'm being honest, because Earthquake kills this Landorus definitely. 1000% kills this Landorus. So, Earthquake. Okay. were leftovers. So, and Linus is gone. So the Terra Captain is gone now, which is so huge for our team. That's so huge for us. And yeah, we got our Moxie. So now we are +2 attack, and Mew should die to Dragon Claw. And I really like the Zelda names for that CBMarcus has in their team. I really like the reference. But one Dragon Claw, and this is going to be a GG to CBMarcus and the Rose City Roselias. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's going to be a GG to CBMarcus and the Rose City Roselias. And I will see you guys. I'm going to see if they want to do an interview. If they don't, then I will just end the video. But if we see you then, we will. So, peace out, my Subtile squad. And to everyone else that's watching, thank you.
GG's Dashing?
Yeah, I felt, people were some of my friends were saying, Adamant Staraptor was a good Brings choice band, because there was, like, no switching. Because it was Kingambit and Tinkaton.
It was Kingambit and Tinkaton, and,
Lycanroc, but...
Are we starting the interview now?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, cool. Yeah, so I had, like, a couple different builds, and originally I had Sash Lycanroc, but I figured it just wouldn't do a whole lot with just like getting rocks up and stuff like that. And the play for me was to just force the Staraptor out, or to confirm that it was Scarf. I think that was the throw, because from there Mew had it was Calm Mind plus Store Power plus Draining Kiss, and so I could try and keep myself healthy from there.
Yeah, I saw the Grassy Seed, and I was like, if you're Calm Mind, that's fine. I'm fine with that for Calm Mind. Like, I saw that, I was like, if you're Calm Mind, I did the calc, I was like, I'm doing 61 to 70 to do this Mew. I'm just taking damage.
No, and so I figured like I might as well get that in, because I figured it was Scarf, and then I'd be able to just like set up Draining Kiss, go from there. But that was not the case. I should have just gone into Electrode, because as soon as I forced it out, I think I could just...
Yeah, Electrode was scary for my team, I'm not gonna lie. That's the main reason. I had, like, some thoughts in team building. I was like, okay, Iron Moth. It was really interesting in this game, because I was like, I could be Terra Grass with Morning Sun Agility, like last week, with Energy Ball instead of Terra Blast. But I was like, that goes Wall by Talonflame, so I can't do that. And I was between a Terra Grass Agility or a Terra Water Morning Sun. I felt Terra Water Morning Sun pressured Palafin a lot more than Terra Grass Agility.
I saw Terra Grass in all my mocks. I didn't expect Water, to be honest.
Yeah, I almost brought like an Agility with Energy Ball, Fire Down, Sludge Wave, and like just some good defense investment. But like my Iron Moth was like 48 HP, 216 Fizz Def.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like trying to have Palafin do like 0 if it was banded, because I think the banded calc was like 30% or like 31%. Were you AV on your Palafin or banded? No, you were
I was definitely AV on that one.
I saw.
Yeah, that one took like 50 at most, and so I just wanted to make sure, like in an endgame scenario, I could just potentially Ice Punch it into Jet Punch, or like I guess Drain Punch it or something like that. I figured it wouldn't live, so I just wanted to get Chip, but getting that thing out of the way with the CC would have been really, really nice.
Yeah, I think I did live a CC at like 61. It did 60 to 70, so I did live one.
Yeah, but like at that point, then I could just get in like a lander or something like that and maybe set up. I actually didn't see. This is another thing. I was typing in my damage calc for something real quick while you got the booster, so I didn't realize that it was speed. I was like, shit, it's probably just special attack.
Oh, yikes.
And so that's why I went Electrode over. Like, not that it mattered, probably even for diff. But
yeah,
that was just like something I just got.
My biggest concern, because I was telling my friends, I was like, there's no way he brings our Bolova, right? There's no way he brings our Bolova, right? I was like, there's no way he brings it, because Ment kills it, Moth kills it, Staraptor kills it, Hands even kills it, and Gren kills it. With Ice Beam, potentially. Gren's a bit iffy, but yeah.
I don't know. The rest do, yeah. And Mudsdale could, like, outspeed and kill it too if it wanted, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, the main thing that I had it for was just to sack something off, get the Mew in. But in all of my prep, I brought in Electrode first on stuff, and it worked out really well. And I just didn't do that. And
Yeah.
I think it's not just that I feel like it's such a cop out to be like, oh, I'd win if like this and this happened. But like if I just stuck to that, I think it would have been close at least. I think it would have just come down to the last month, which I think would have been a lot more fun than just getting ass whooped by the damn moth.
Yeah,
But moth is pretty dang good.
Moth went crazy in this game because I was like, do I just Terra Blast on the landers? Because I was like, I just didn't want to risk like being like Terra Water for some reason. For like, I
I'm
guess
guessing you probably didn't want to risk like Terra Grass for like Sludge Wave or something like that.
that also too. That also. It was mainly the landers was like the biggest problem because a reason why I was Terra Water was because like I saw your week 1 of it and I'm like, you ran protect on landers for the Terra to scout out the Terra, which was like really good. I felt because I was like, you had a really good opportunity to do it here as well, just to force my Iron Moth Terra, because if I don't Terra in front of a landers, I'm crazy. I'm crazy if I don't Terra Iron Moth in front of a Landorus, because Earth Parkus one shots me.
I think Terra Landers, it looked really good here, and I think if I had just known some of the sets, like if I just did better scouting, it would have gone in a little more. But
If
I
I'm
feel
being
like I'm just not playing it right.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I totally expected a Terra Dark Landorus here for the Zong.
I originally had here. I'll pull up this set because I had it.
Yeah, yeah,
it's a different-
you mind dropping your paste too so I can put it on the screen?
Yeah.
Cool.
So here's my paste.
O-
And then
okay.
originally I had this. Honestly, this Lando probably could have done really well too, but it was. It's not that one. I think I had a couple different versions. One was definitely physical with crunch.
Yeah, I expected Crunch, because I was like, Landorus just gets beaten by like Bronze Zong, because I was Ice Spinner on my Bronze Zong just in case you did not want to Terra.
For sure. No, and that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Bronze Zong
'cause
was definitely like a really good answer.
I was like spit off Colbert because I beta King Gambit going for a Kawatao as a body press, which would have been a good scenario, and it covered that and the Landorus potential. Yeah, would have covered both, which would have been like really nice for my team, because it just like covered everything. And like cause like I saw and I was like, I saw in the matchup, I'm like, if you don't bring the Arbolova, Mens just wins, because Dragon Claw plus EQ just ripped everything, I felt.
Yeah, Dragon Claw plus EQ definitely did. I was a little worried about Mence in the end game, but I guess my way around it was to just like beast it up with Mew already and force it out. That being said, if like Mew goes down, there's not a whole lot of counterplay on my team because my fairy is the steel type.
Yeah,
And my steel type is also the steel type.
yeah, and I felt here, I felt like you need to get in Palafin, so Extractor was the best lead just because I bait the Palafin coming in.
Yeah.
That's how I mostly beat Palafin, if I'm being honest. Just hope it leads and then just abuse the lead. Abuse Palafin lead.
The thing was, like, I wasn't, like, the plan was to, like, get our Believer to go out, so if it died, it died. Like I didn't really mind that, and I feel like it's a tough sacrifice to make, and I feel like I just haven't been getting the most out of Palafin on this team, because it's such like a trade for trade type thing. I think I might need to make some trades this week and get stuff figured out, just so I can get Palafin to actually do a little more.
Yeah, because
Lando does a really good job though.
Yeah, because one of the bigger problems I saw on your team was, as you probably saw, you didn't have a Gren of Poison, which was why I brought T-Spikes on Gren.
I don't think T-Spikes, I mean, like, it definitely sucked. It probably didn't end up mattering a whole lot in this game, just how it played out.
Yeah,
but, if I had like a bulkier game, it would have been.
But like your entire team, like getting Mew T-Spiked is insane, because Synchronize doesn't work, and just getting that thing shipped every turn is not good. Palafin's force of swap, so if you have T-Spikes out, it doesn't take it. doesn't want to take a T-Spike, because if you're sub-bulk up, then it's like worse for like endgame scenario with Palafin.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, T-Spikes definitely is a bit annoying for my team.
I almost did bring Muck, I'm not gonna lie. I almost did bring Muck just for the Toxic Spikes, another tight T-Spiker, because I had 3
You had 3
T-Spikers.
Oh, yeah, with Moth too.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like if you bring T-Spikes Moth, that's a little bit of a throw.
Yeah,
Then,
I wasn't
with
thinking
T-Spikes,
I wasn't thinking T-Spikes Moth at all. But yeah, my Iron Hands, it didn't come out, but its main goal was to hopefully Lando was dead, because it was IDBP, Unanimous Body Press, because I felt that beat Palafin, sorta.
No, it definitely did beat Palafin off the bat. Yeah, my ways to get through was definitely Lando and Mew, which are, I mean, they're pretty good, but I think again, the way they got used were pretty shit. And then also takes care of the Hisuian Electrode. Gambit, I had Zen Head before. I think I used it on something that was like super chipped.
Yeah, it was the Staraptor.
Staraptor, yeah.
Cause Zen was for the Iron Hands, because I was like, there's no other way, you don't have any way to touch hands like on the mon at all.
I originally had a Grass Knot for Mudsdale, but I think in the end it just wasn't. Nah, it just, I took it off because Mudsdale I felt like was kind of passive in this game.
Yeah,
so it's a good idea not to bring it.
And also, like, I didn't want to bring it into like Electrode where it just dies.
It does just die. Yeah, it's not really the best Electrode Hisui switch in.
Yeah,
I really want to use that mon.
Yeah, that mon was very demon in this game, and one thing I was like really afraid of was like Gallade, because my Psycho Resist is Bronzong, which doesn't want to take a Sacred Sword, and it doesn't help because if I would bring a potential Mudsdale, Stamina doesn't even work because Sacred Sword ignores the boost. So that was another one I was really afraid of on this team.
I did have Gallade on the first one. It was Lycanroc, Gallade for Arboliva and Electrode. And I ran AV on Lando, King Gambit, Gallade, and Palafin. I did not want that that moth to set up.
What moth set up? The Gallade or
the moth. I didn't want that one to pop off.
Yeah, Moth. I just felt like a defensive set was better here with like some just enough speed for like a potential Scarf Landorus, but like.
I think that's valid.
Yeah, I'm just like really like, I was gonna say, I was looking at your team. I'm just being real. I also like, I'm gonna say it again. I really expected like Life Orb Landers with like Earth Power, Crunch, Grass Knot, and Rock Slide for the Mence and the Staraptor.
I felt like the Mence, like I would have to invest really weirdly with the Lando to where it wouldn't really work. With my original set, I had Crunch and then 3 special attacks, like Earth Power, Grass Knot, and something else.
Yeah.
And with this one, I went with, I guess you could probably see it.
Yeah.
Bulk Up, or like a bulky Calm Mind set.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like just Earth Power plus whatever my Terra move was would be good enough.
Yeah, for Bronzong, yeah, that made sense, yeah, because, like, you really didn't want Dark here, because Body Press exists, like Bronzong.
Yeah, I felt like I could just set up with this on a couple different things. Just like in the end game, if the Staraptor wasn't Scarf, then I could maybe take it. I could also take like a Scarf Staraptor Brave Bird, because I thought one of the flying types would show up. I wasn't sure about both.
Yeah, it's been weird. Like, people were saying, like, or someone, like, a while ago was, like, saying, like, you're probably never bringing Ment and Staraptor to the same game. And I think that was in the draft analysis, too, and they've brought them both into both games.
I think something that a lot of people overlook in draft is, like, just having 2 types isn't going to make something a hindrance. If anything, you can use it to overwhelm your opponent, and it doesn't even have to be like one into the other. It can set up, like, if you have 2 flying types, for instance, it means that maybe like an offensive steel type that doesn't like steals can just clean a little easier, because you have like a Bandit Brave Bird user, something like Mence with EQ or something, you know.
Yeah,
a lot to deal with.
Yeah, this, just, like, personally, like, my Gren set, I felt Torrent Water's work was good here, because it out-prioritized Lycanroc, and if I'm not in Torrent, 3 hits on Shuriken does like 50 to Talonflame, so it can never defog. That was the one I was really afraid of coming with Talonflame. Because Talonflame was like your only removal, I believe it was. So like that was not...
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talonflame, you know, it's always the 7th mon, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's not a mon that I want to bring, but it kind of sucks because, like, I've said it before, but, like, speed's kind of a luxury in Gen 9. And having this is nice, but
to
I
be
feel
fair,
like it's never
you
the one
have
to
a
use.
whole Electrode. To be fair, you have a whole Electrode.
Yeah, if anything, maybe I'll just bring that, and I'll just trade Talonflame this week or some shit like that.
Yeah, like...
I need to find something that has spin, though, and I think those are all good.
Yeah, spin's really important in this meta, because I don't have a spinner either, if I'm being honest. I don't have a spinner either. Because my default Decidueye...
I don't even know what to trade, but
I'm
looking at the trades right now. I think I gotta get something.
Yeah, it was so insane, because like I did a calc, and people were like, yo, bring defensive Decidueye for the Palafin. And I'm like, I just wanted to calc, I'm like, Max Fizz Def takes 50 from Ice Punch. What are you 50 minimum, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, I was like... I don't know how this mon is so strong, and people allow it. Like, it's like insane, personally. Like,
yeah.
Like, even without Terra, like, this thing is still broken with, like... Because, like, it can just click... Whoa, it can click Wave Crash and 2KO Bulky Waters. Like, yeah, that's how insane that mon does. Like sub-bulk up's always a threat if you, like, don't have anything for it. Yeah, like, I felt, like, going into prep, I was just, like, I just need, like, to sort of get Moth in, and I felt I positioned Moth correctly. Like, I Morning Sun on the Sucker Punch, which was pretty good on my part, I felt, because, like...
It's like, what else am I going to do at that point, right?
Yeah, there's nothing else you can do with King Gambit at that point. But, yeah, I didn't notice your black glasses. I just saw it much more in the calc, much more in the game than in the calc. But, yeah, I saw that. I was like... Why am I 71 HP? I'm like, what? But yeah. That was...
It is what it is.
Yeah, I felt like... And Memento's really nice on Arboleva. Wait, why would you Memento eject button? Just to guarantee get out of there if, like, I try to set up on something?
Yeah, if you're trying to set up, just being able to Memento, even if you don't hit me, would be nice. Because if you're at, like, -1 in both stats, or -2 in both stats, then... I think it kind of circumvents Mew having to get that Grassy Seed.
Yeah, and then the Memento would activate your Mew, and then you would just win from there, I see, yeah.
Yeah, it was all about getting the Mew in, and I fucked it up, but it happens. Yeah. I just gotta actually, like, I feel like stick to my plans, and I'll have these much closer games.
Yeah, it happens with plans. My plan here was just to lead... Staraptor, click Brave Bird until it dies, or like have Gren like set up a T-Spike if I saw no Talonflame. That was just my main game plan But yeah, I felt I honestly believe that you're gonna come back and you're still in this in the season. Like, you can still make playoffs guarantee if you make transactions and stuff.
I think I'm gonna have to make some tonight, cause this is the first time I've been 0-2 in a league.
Yeah.
Ever. I've gone 1-1. I've never. Yeah, the last time I lost. Ooh, I rarely lose my week ones, but this is the first time I've ever gone 0-2. Like, yeah, I've never been here before, so I gotta actually like do stuff now.
Yeah, and I did not expect to be 2-0 in like this like stacked division. If I'm being honest.
Well, I think you've had good prep, and it's shown, it's paid off. So
yeah,
don't doubt yourself.
I'm not. I'm just like compared to everyone else, I just feel like I'm like the weakest. If I'm being honest. But yeah, I'm not trying to down myself. I'm trying to just stay in it, and just try my best in in this division. And yeah, is there anything else you'd like to say to people? Maybe.
GG's. It was fun. You know, if I'm not in the playoffs, you know, I gotta be rooting for one of the brotherhoods of the camp.
Yeah, brother of the camp. But yeah, GG's. And good luck in the rest of your season.
Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna have some transactions to make, I think, tonight. So that'll be my job. Hopefully, we can come up with something spicy. But I think Talonflame goes. I think I might have an extra grass type on my team. By the end of this, I'm not gonna lie.
Fair.
We shall see. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Dash, take it easy. GG's. Well played.
GG's.